Welcome to Helicopter Weekend Edition, where we deal with explainers on matters touching on you, matters touching on the public, matters touching on the law. There is a perception, but what is the law? Today we are looking at the drinking or smoking or puffing of Shisha. Is it illegal? Is it allowed? Have you ever gone to a club? The club has a lot of illuminating lights, but the smoke of Shisha makes the place stuffy, makes the place you can't see your girlfriend or boyfriend. Have you sat next to a Shisha smoking table? Well, how do you feel about it? Is it your right to smoke Shisha? Why should government interfere with the Shisha? You don't interfere when somebody on the other table is drinking his Tusker, he's taking his Hennessy, he's taking his soda Coca-Cola. What is the law about Shisha? It is an entertainment that has taken the country by storm. 80% of all entertainment joints have Shisha points. It is the in thing for the Gen Z, for the millennia. What about the law about Shisha? Helicopter dived into the law and found out what is called the Public Health Control of Shisha Smoking Rules 2017. What is the definition of Shisha? Let us get first the definition. In section 2, it says, it includes tobacco products that may be flavored or non-flavored that are consumed using a single or multi-stemmed smoking instrument that contains water or other liquid through which the smoke passes before reaching the smoker, and whose syrup tobacco content includes molasses, honey, iko asali ndani, vegetables, sijui ni sukuma wiki, glycerol, and fruit flavors including, hata matunda iko hapo ndani, apples, grape, guava, lemon, and meat. Did you know that that is the content of what is called Shisha? So why will government stop people from taking honey? Why will government interfere with people who are taking vegetables, people taking fruits? The law, as it is, will get it. What is Shisha smoking? Shisha smoking means a form of consumption of Shisha that utilizes a single or multi-stemmed smoking instrument to smoke Shisha, where the smoke is designed to pass through water or other liquid before reaching the smoker. That is the definition. What did the government do? In legal notice number 292, mark my words, legal notice number 292, in subsection 3, it says, no person shall import, manufacture, sell, offer for sale, use, advertise, promote, or distribute Shisha in Kenya. You cannot import, you cannot manufacture, you cannot sell to consumers, so long as this law is still applicable in this country. For it says, no person shall allow, promote, facilitate, or encourage, or do anything to allow, promote, facilitate, or encourage Shisha smoking in Kenya. You are an Airbnb owner. The young people book your Airbnb and they smoke bang. They smoke Shisha there. Do you know that is a crime? nobody is allowed to permit. So those are the owners of the bars, those who are licensed. Do you know your license of a bar or a club will be cancelled because you have allowed smoking of shisha? 5. A health officer may, in these rules, exercise any of all of the powers conferred upon him by this act. So a health officer plus the police can come and arrest everybody. Don't ask me why they have not done this. I know very many places shisha is the in thing, but it is illegal. What will be the consequences? Section 6 says, any person who contravenes any provision of these rules may, where a penalty has not been expressly provided for under any provision of the Act, be liable to the penalty contemplated under Section 163 of the Act. That you now know how it is dangerous to do that. This legal notice was challenged in the High Court Judicial Review Division in case number 2 of 2018 and also in Judicial Review of 709 of 2017. That is the Republic versus the Minister of Health, the Cabinet Secretary Minister of Health, the Attorney General versus Kennedy Amdanyi Langat and 14 others, Amit Quatra and 12 others. What did the judge, Justice Aburili, say? The judge in paragraph 137 says, health being a fundamental right and funded by the state through the taxpayers' money, it would be inimical to lift the ban and then turn to the taxpayer to fund the consequences of engaging in leisure activities whose alleged positive attributes have not been demonstrated to the satisfaction of the court. 138, it says, for the above reasons, I hold and find that the shisha ban imposed by the Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Health, via legal notice number 292 of 28 December 2017, however irregular, shall remain in force, and the respondents are hereby directed to follow the procedural requirements to the letter in the regularization of the ban. The process should be undertaken within 9 months from the date of this judgment. Any party is at liberty to apply. So the question was, are these regulations illegal? The court found out that they were the procedures were not followed, but still retained the ban. To date, the ban is there, and the government continues to implement that ban. Have the 9 months expired? Yes, the 9 months have expired, but you will see, still the ban has not been lifted. You will be arrested and be charged. Still, let us look at the other cases. There is quite a conflict of decisions coming from courts. A magistrate sitting in Shanzu declared that and released the accused people on the basis that the law is unconstitutional. But can a magistrate declare a law unconstitutional? No way. That decision from Shanzu law courts is not binding. Some high courts have not given a position of the law, but we have told you from Court Helicopter News the position that that ban, that gazette notice by the then Minister for Health, Cleophas Mailu, stands today, and you will find yourself a lot of problems in having shisha in your premises. And that is why sometimes you see the police will arrest you and charge you. Wakili Dan Omari bringing you the law, very controversial positions of the law, but that is the law. Keep watching as we move to the next episode.